See, the last class we discussed types of software, software test process, and the last topic types of software. Basically, we have three types of software: system software, next development software, and application software. Already we discussed system software limited, development software also limited, but application software unlimited. Example: banking software, insurance software, ERP software, e-commerce software, healthcare applications, etc. See, extension of that topic, just identify. We have different types of software. Identify programming languages. Programming languages. Give some examples for computer programming languages. Yogita, give some examples for computer programming languages.
C, C++,
Yes,
Java,
C, C++.
dot,
See, old one, COBOL. Next, C, C++, Visual C++. Next, VB, Java, etc. Next, Navina, give some database examples, database management systems.
hello?
Tell me,
Yes, sir.
database management systems.
SQL,
SQL is language. It is common for all
O,
database management systems.
O, ODBC,
ODBC is driver.
driver,
Database management systems. See, Oracle.
yeah,
Oracle. Next, Sybase.
right.
Next, SQL Server.
For,
Continue.
uh,
Okay, okay. Put me out. Kamal. Kamal, can you give one or two examples for database management systems?
Sir,
Ah,
red web focus, red bricks,
those are not famous. Famous one.
DB2,
DB2, yes, mainframes database from IBM. DB2. Next, open source, MySQL, etc. Next, give some examples for scripting languages. Yogita, scripting languages.
VB script,
Ah, old one, shell script.
Unix, shell scripting.
Not only in Unix, shell script available in Windows also. Shell script. Next, Perl script. Next, VB
TCL,
script. Next, JavaScript. JavaScript. Next, Python. Next, Ruby, Rex, etc. Next, give some examples for ERP packages. Navina, ERP packages. Give some examples for ERP packages.
like example, sir.
Examples. ERP packages. I will give an example. Best one, famous one, SAP. Ah, PeopleSoft,
Um,
next Cbell, next Oracle also having one ERP product, ERP package, Oracle apps, okay, etc. See, you need to familiar with software technologies. Next, Kamal, give some examples for web technologies. Nowadays, most of the applications are web applications. You need to familiar with web technologies. Just at least what is what?
XML, sir.
HTML, old one.
HTML, XML,
XML.
JSON,
1 minute. DHTML, dynamic HTML. Next, XML. Next,
SOAP, sir.
CSS. SOAP. SOAP is protocol. Okay, SOAP also web technology.
JSON,
Next,
sir. WSDL,
JavaScript, VB script also comes under web technologies. Next, web servers, IIS. Next, Apache. Next, application servers, WebLogic. Next, WebSphere. Next, open source, JBoss, etc. Next, operating systems. See, old one, DOS, disk operating system. Next, Unix. Next, Microsoft Windows. Next, Unix flavors, Linux. Next, Solaris, Macintosh, etc. See, this is a brief idea about software technologies. Next, come to mainstream. Software development life cycle, SDLC. Before discussing SDLC, okay, we have so many SDLC models. Waterfall model, V model, spiral model, agile models, etc. Before discussing those models, first general SDLC, software development life cycle. Before SDLC, software development business process. First, software. See, before SDLC, software bidding. See, business process. What is software bidding? A proposal to develop software. First one, if it is customer specific application, uh, proposal comes from the particular customer. If it is market specific application, product, development organizations take their own proposal. See, software bidding, a proposal to develop software. If it is customer specific application, suppose we have to develop internet banking application for ICICI Bank. Proposal comes from ICICI Bank. Suppose we have to develop one product based on market requirements. That time, development organization only takes own proposal. This is about software bidding. See, after confirmation, preparing PIN documentation. PIN document. What is PIN document? What is PIN? Project initiation note. See, higher management conduct um, conduct a review after confirmation of the project, and they appoint a project manager. They appoint project manager to handle software development process. That project manager prepares this PIN document. PIN document, it consists of overall estimations of human resources, budget, time, and other things. PIN documents. After preparation of PIN document, higher management conducts a kick-off meeting. See, after reviewing the document, project management, higher management gives green signal to project manager. Then project manager selects appropriate model and starts software development process. See, before software development life cycle, this is business process. Now tell me, Yogita, what is software bidding? What is software bidding?
It's a proposal to develop the software.
It is a proposal to develop software. Okay. Next, PIN document. Tell me, Navina, what is PIN document and what it describes?
Yes, sir. A PIN document is nothing but a document prepared by the project manager. In this document, it's
Overall estimations of
overall estimates of the budget and resources, time,
okay,
like
etc.
that. All the
Responsibilities, etc.
yes.
Okay. Next, SDLC. Come to main process. Put mute. SDLC. Full form, software development life cycle. Software development life cycle. What is software development life cycle? A systematic approach to develop software. A systematic approach. Okay, here some phases of software development. See, phase names vary from one company to another, but concept same. Phase names vary from one company to another. Designations vary from one company to another. And document names also vary from one company to another. But concept same, a systematic approach to develop software application or to develop software. See, first phase, requirements gathering and analysis. Requirements gathering and analysis. See, here also two scenarios. In case of customer specific application, means for particular customer, software intended for particular customer. Another is software product, software intended for multiple customers based on market requirements. Here software products also two types, high volume products, low volume products. Suppose this one, this Infosys developed banking product, Finacle, that is low volume product. See, they estimated that they can sell that product to 10 to 20 banks, 10 to 20 different banks, not thousands of banks, lakhs of banks. Low volume product. Suppose banking software products, hospital management system, healthcare software products, healthcare software products, next insurance software products, all are low value. Low value means tens or maximum hundreds, not thousands or lakhs. Next, high volume products. Suppose Microsoft Office, MS Office. How many customers are there for MS Office? Navina, just approximate. Only 10 or 20 or lakhs of customers.
In lakhs of
Lakhs
customers.
of customers. See, lakhs of customers, crores of customers use that documentation software. High volume product. Next, accounting packages. Suppose Galley, Tally, Focus, Wings, etc. Also high volume products. Okay, two scenarios: customer specific products, software products. Customer specific software intended for particular customer. Software products intended for multiple customers based on market demand, market requirements. See, in case of customer specific software, business analyst designations may vary from one company to another, but business analyst designation, that name common. Business analyst category person gathers business requirements from the customer. Suppose we have to develop a hospital management system for Apollo Hospital. So BA, business analyst, go to that hospital and gathers requirements, their business requirements, and he or she documents that business requirements. That document is called BRS, Business Requirement Specification. BRS, Business Requirement Specification. See, some are saying CRS, Customer Requirement Specification. Some are saying URS, User Requirement Specification terms, but BRS term is common term, general term. See, business analyst gathers requirements from the customer and documents as BRS, Business Requirement Specification. See, for every documents, 3 steps. First, document preparation. Document preparation. Next, document review. Different kinds of reviews. Example, peer review. Peer review means colleague. Same category people review the document. Next, suppose inspection or technical review. Senior person reviews the document. See, peer review, popular review. See, document review. After review, they write some comments. Then author of the document modify the document. Document review. Next, last stage, document approval. Approval by senior. Suppose here project manager approves the document. Approvals. Project manager approves the document. See, 3 steps for every document. This is common. This is formal process. Document preparation, document review, document approval. See, in case of customer specific application, business analyst gathers requirements, business requirements from the customer and documents. Next, in case of software product, business team gathers business team gathers requirements from uh, existing customers, or you can say model customers, and they evaluate competitors products. After that, they prepare a business requirement document, BRD or PRD, product requirement document. See, names vary from one company to another. See here, two scenarios. Tell me, Navina. Jainisha, did you join? Jainisha. Jainisha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Cool. Tell me, Navina,
Yes, sir.
in requirements gathering. Here, two scenarios we discussed
Yes.
now. What are the two
Yes.
scenarios?
Two scenarios are there. One is in case of software application,
Uh,
and the second one is in case of software product.
Product. In case of software, customer specific software,
This
what is
only for
the
the
gathering
customer.
process?
Yeah, this only for the one customer,
Uh,
and all the requirements here gathered by the
uh,
business analyst,
uh,
and he prepares a document called customer requirement,
Business requirement
business
specification.
requirement specification.
Uh,
So this, and here for every document, three steps will be there.
uh,
One is documentation, second one is review.
uh,
Normally it is done by the peer colleagues,
mm,
and the third one is approvals. Approvals done by the project manager, higher level.
Higher level.
The
Okay.
output will be the baseline
Good.
business
Baseline document.
document, business requirement specification.
Baseline document means
Doc
what is baseline?
Final.
Finalized.
Yeah.
Baseline means finalized. Finalized document. Okay. Next, in case of software product,
In case of software product, here team will be the business team. The business team will gather requirements from the existing customers who
existing
are in the
customer,
market. Yeah, who using the same type of competitive product,
uh,
uh,
by,
and
by
they'll
analyzing
produce.
the competitors' products, they
Yeah,
prepare.
prepare
First, they gather requirements from
require
existing customers and as well as they analyze competitors' product. After
product
that, they prepare document.
document.
Okay. Okay. Next, here only this is business requirement document or or customer requirements document. Anyhow, it is a non-technical document, business document. Next, technical document, SRS. See, after baseline, uh, business analyst or project leader, see designations depends on company. Business analyst or project leader converts that BRS to SRS document. SRS, software requirement specification. It is technical document, software requirement specification. See, this SRS consists of two subdocuments. SRS, subdocument name also SRS, system requirement specification. Another is FRS, functional requirements specification. See, system requirement specification describes technologies. See, what technologies are required for developing the software, required hardware and software to develop the software. Functional requirements specifies what are the required functionalities to be developed. Okay. Output of this stage, SRS, software requirement specification. See, uh, business analyst or project leader derives this SRS document from BRS, BRS is non-technical document. Business document. SRS technical document. Okay, here output of the stage SRS. Okay, next stage, second phase of software development life cycle, planning. See here, project manager prepares project plan, and he sends the document to higher management. After review, higher management approves the document. After approval, he or she can execute the document. Project plan. What are the important activities in this project plan? Can you tell me, Jainisha? Project plan consists of?
It consists of risk analysis, team information, project plan documentation.
Project plan, okay. Project plan document only. What it describes? Okay. Risk analysis. Next, resources, human resources as well as environmental resources. Next, start date, end date, that schedule. Next, a budget, etc. things. Okay. Here, team formation also, and testing also, including testing. Project manager is responsible for software development as well as software testing. Okay, development team separate, testing team separate nowadays, independent teams. But project manager coordinates all the teams. Tell me, Navina.
For this planning stage, what is the input, sir? It's not like
SRS is there na?
SRS, directly SRS, sir?
Yes, directly SRS. BRS only business requirement specification. See,
Okay.
for preparing SRS, good question. For preparing SRS, business analyst or project leader consider several factors. First, are they correct requirements or not?
Okay.
Are they complete requirements or not? See, how they analyze the BRS. Are they correct requirements or not? Are they complete requirements or not? Are they achievable requirements or not? Are they testable requirements or not? Suppose satellite software is there. Is it testable?
Yes. No.
No. See, are they testable requirements? See, 4 factors. Are they correct requirements or not? Are they complete requirements or not? Are they achievable requirements or not? Are they testable requirements or not? After considering all these factors, business analyst or project leader prepares SRS documents. See, all these functionality side. Next, one more thing is there, system requirements. See here, technology selection. Technology selection is one of the factor, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
For technology selection, they consider some factors. What are the factors? First, organization experience. Suppose our organization having Java experience, we have so many Java resources. Generally, that time we prefer Java na.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if our organization having .NET experience, we have .NET professionals. That time we prefer .NET. See here some considerable factors for technology selection. First considerable factor, put mute. First considerable factor, organization experience. Next, availability of resources. Next one, nature of the application also. Nature of the application. Suppose if it is high volume ERP application, for that we cannot select C Oracle. Suppose if it is low volume ERP application, we can select C and Oracle. If it is high volume, that time we prefer SAP or PeopleSoft or Oracle apps like. See, first considerable factor, organization experience. Next, nature of the application. Next, sometimes customer's interest also, isn't it? Customer's interest. Sometimes budget also. Why budget is important in this technology selection? Suppose low budget, that time we prefer open source software, isn't it? Suppose if you want to develop a web application, for the if you have budget, you can select .NET technology or Java technology. Suppose if you don't have sufficient budget, customer doesn't have sufficient budget, that time you can select open source. LAMP technology is there. Linux, Apache, PHP, MySQL database, all are open source. Getting?
Okay.
What are the
Yes,
considerable factors? 1 minute. Okay, you put mute. Jainisha, Jainisha, tell me, what are the considerable factors for technology selection? Jainisha. Jainisha, can you hear me? Okay. Yogita, tell me, what are the considerable factors for technology selection?
Sir, first one is the organization experience and resources.
Organization experience means including availability of professionals. Okay, next.
Next, it's the resources.
Nature of the application.
Nature of the application.
Next, customer's interest.
Customer's interest.
Next,
resources.
budget.
Budget.
Suppose if budget is less, that time generally we prefer open source software. Okay, put mute, your mic is providing noise. You try to avoid that noise at least by tomorrow. Got the point? Jainisha, are you there? Jainisha.
Yes, sir.
Why you are not responding quickly?
Sir, it's like my Skype and the WebEx in one phone, so it's
Okay,
like
cool.
take time to go to another.
Okay, cool. Okay, na, Navina?
Yes, sir.
Deriving,
this is done technical manager, right, sir?
Technical. Already I told, designations may vary from one company to another. See, some companies calling project leader, some companies call technical manager. In some companies, business analyst only derive SRS from BRS. Okay, depends on company. But process is there. What is the process? Converting BRS to SRS. Here two important things. First thing is analyzing the requirements. Are they correct requirements or not, complete requirements or not, achievable requirements or not, and testable requirements or not. Next factor is technology, selecting technology. See here also considerable factors are, one is organization's experience, next nature of the application, next customer's interest, next budget also. See, sometimes suppose customer already having 3 applications, now fourth application. Suppose one bank is there, they are already having core banking software, ATM banking software, next internet banking software. Now they want credit card management system. Already those 3 applications developed in Java technology. Generally they prefer Java technology. Why? Coexistence.
Correct.
Suppose if they prefer another .NET, see .NET application and Java application, sometimes coexistence problem. Coexistence means existing with other softwares. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes customers' interest also considerable factor for technology selection. Okay. Anyhow, project leader or BRS or technical manager prepares SRS document from BRS by considering above factors. Okay. Next, in planning stage, SRS is for planning stage, SRS is the input, output of first phase, input to second phase, SRS. Say, after risk analysis, project manager prepares project plan. In that plan, he or she documents all this one resources, required human and environmental resources, budget, time, other things, responsibilities, etc. Next, here output of the stage, project plan. Project plan is output. Next, third one, already I told, don't confuse. Phase names vary from one company to another. Document names vary from one company to another. Designations vary, but concept same. Okay. Next, third one, design stage. After planning, design. Otherwise, you can say software design. Software design or just design. Here, senior developer or system architect, senior developer or system architect, or dev team lead, development team lead, depends on company. Senior developer or system architect or technical manager prepares design documents. Design documents. Nowadays, for preparing design documents, also software available. Example, UML. UML. Do you heard this UML? Yogita, UML.
No, sir.
Okay. See here, system architect prepares two types of design documents. The document is called software design document. Software design document, SDD. Software design document consists of two sub-documents. One is global design. Global design. Otherwise, you can say high level design. High level. High level design. What is high level design or global design? Overall architecture of the system. Overall architecture of the system. See all modules. Next, low level or detailed design. Detailed design or LLD, low level design. What is low level design? Can you tell me? Jainisha, guess what is low level design or detailed design?
Low level design, it's like a detailed design for every module.
Yes. See, detailed design for every component or module, synonyms. See, global design or high level design. Overall architecture of the system. System means here software. Detailed design means in-depth detailed design or low level design means detailed design for each module or component. See here, output software design document. Software design document input for next phase. That next phase is what is the next phase? Guess, Navina. After design, after software design, what is the next phase? Guess.
Coding, sir.
Coding.
Coding and implementation.
Or implementation. Coding or implementation. Coding or implementation. Here role, developers, development team members, otherwise you can say programmers. Developers. Developers code the software based on design documents. Coding, and they follow coding standards. Coding. Okay. Developers or programmers code the software and they follow coding standards. After coding, testing. See, in general SDLC, single stage testing, but nowadays, suppose V model, multiple stages, testing in multiple stages. Okay, that we will discuss in next class. Testing. See, in olden days, developers only the testers. Nowadays, most of the companies preferring independent test teams. But in olden days, means uh, 30 years back, 40 years back, no independent test teams. But nowadays, um, in order to increase the quality, maximum companies maintaining independent test teams. But 25, 30 years back, developers only the testers and testing also only one stage after coding testing. See here testing. You know what is software testing? What is the input for software testing? See here coding is not input for testing. Design documents are not input for the testing. What is the input for testing? Tell me Yogita. What is the input for testing? Software testing.
Software design documents.
Design
Yes, sir.
documents?
Yes, sir.
SRS.
Sorry, SRS.
See here SRS. Don't confuse. Here design documents are not input for testing or code document are not input for testing. See SRS input for testing. Okay. See nowadays independent teams, but in olden days no independent teams. Developers only test the developed software. After testing, release and maintenance. Release and maintenance. Who is the responsible for release? Release, software release. Release team. See, project manager forms release team. Release team is responsible for software release. See, release team consists of one or two developers, nowadays one or two testers, and system administrator, and project management executive, etc. What is the responsibility of release team? What is the responsibility of release team? A release team goes to customer place and they deploy the system. Deploy means installation. If required, they give some training to end user how to use the software. See release team. Tell me Navina, release team, who forms the release team? Release team consists of next responsibility of release team.
Yes, sir. For this, input is like a software, tested software.
Tested software,
And
good.
yeah, project manager forms this release team, and release team they'll go and handle all the like I think I input output devices.
Okay, release team consists of one or
Release
two
team
developers, one or two testers, and one system
testers.
administrator and one project management executive. They go,
Yes, sir. Correct.
they go to customers or
Customers.
customers place and they deploy the system in production environment. If required, they provide some training to end users.
End users.
That is the responsibility of release team. Okay. Next, maintenance. In maintenance, who is the responsibility of who is the responsible for maintenance? Maintenance team. See, project manager forms maintenance team. Maintenance team also same, consists of one or two developers, one or two testers, and project management executive, etc. What is the responsibility of maintenance team? See, processing the customer requirements, customer change requests, processing customer change requests. See here, I will give elaborated explanation about maintenance, software maintenance. Why I am focusing on software maintenance? See, nowadays 60%, 60 to 65% software jobs on maintenance. 35 to 40% only new software development. See, maintenance, continuous activity. Continuous. See, 60% market share, IT market share from maintenance, software maintenance. 35 to 40% only new software development. Okay. See, software maintenance, three types. One is modifications. Modifications. Again, modifications, two types. Corrective changes. Corrective changes. What is corrective change? Can you tell me, Jainisha, what is corrective change?
It's like a free of cost. We have to correct the
Yes,
changes, whatever customer
suppose
needs.
some defects not found in testing phase, found in production phase. That is mistake of our development organization. For that, corrective changes required with free of cost. Defects not found in testing phase, found in production phase. Failures. For that, corrective changes required. Next, another modifications, enhancements. Suppose existing software is working fine, but now customer wants some modification, means some enhancements. Customer wants more features, that time enhancements, chargeable modifications. This is one type of software maintenance. Next, migration. Migration. What is migration? Migrating from old technology to new technology. Migrating from old technology to new technology. Suppose 5 years back or 10 years back we developed a software to our customer that works on, that is compatible to Windows 98 or XP, but now customer wants to compatible with new versions of operating system, Windows 7, Windows 8. Migrating. Suppose 7 years or 10 years back we developed a system using MS Access backend database. Now customer wants large size database, SQL Server or Oracle, migrating from old technology to new technology. Next, retirement. See, real time term, software retirement. What is software retirement? Retiring the old system and developing new system with same requirements or some enhanced requirements. Suppose 10 years back we developed a system for our customer using two-tier architecture. Example, using VB and SQL Server, or VB with MS Access. Now customer wants new software, same functionalities, but web application. Now customer wants web application instead of two-tier application. See, retiring the old, we can't migrate two-tier application to three-tier. See, means Windows based application to web based application. Retiring the old system and developing new system, that is software retirement. See, these are the 6 phases of software development life cycle. 6 phases. See, actually it is not our direct concern, but already we discussed, our software testing is part of software development. our software testing is part of software development. That's why we need to learn the software development life cycle. Now this is general SDLC. Nowadays so many types of models available. Waterfall model, V model, uh, spiral model, agile models, etc. Okay, in the next class we will discuss software models. Now come to SDLC once again. See, first phase of software development life cycle: requirements gathering and analysis. Requirements gathering and analysis. Can you tell me, Yogita? Tell me, tell me in brief what happens in requirements gathering and analysis phase.
So the business analyst will gather the business requirements from the
From the customers.
customers.
See, okay, put mute, I will explain. See, here two scenarios I explained. One is customer specific application, means intended for single customer. Next, another is for multiple customers, software product. In case of customer specific application, business analyst goes to customer place and gathers requirements and prepare BRS document and sends to project manager. Project manager conducts a review, either peer review or technical review. Peer review means colleague review with the same cadre people. Technical review conducts a team, senior people. Next, after review and after modifications, project manager approves the document. After approving, we can say baselined document, finalized document. See, for every document, 3 stages we discussed. First one, document preparation. Second one, review. Third one, approval. Approval from senior people. Okay, after approval, we can say baselined document, means finalized document. We can execute that document. Next one, business requirement documents. Document is non-technical document. Business analyst or project leader, designations depends on company, converts the document to SRS, software requirement specification, by considering two important factors. One is analyzing the requirements. Another is technology selection. For analyzing requirements, a business analyst considers, are they correct requirements or not, complete requirements or not, achievable requirements or not, and testable requirements or not. Next, for technology selection also some factors are there. First factor, organization experience. Next, nature of the application. Next, customer's interest. Next, budget. Next, here output, SRS, software requirement specification. Second phase, planning. In planning phase, project manager prepares project plan document. In the document, project manager describes budget, time, resources, start and end dates, etc. Next phase, design, software design. System architect or senior developer or development team lead prepares this software design document. Software design document consists of two sub-documents. One is global design or high level design, overall architecture of the system. Next one, low level design or detailed design, detailed design of each and every module or component. Here output of the stage SDD, software design document. Next phase coding. See, developers or development team members or programmers code the software and they follow coding standards. Next phase testing. See, in olden days, developers only the testers, but nowadays, maximum companies preferring separate teams, independent test teams. See, coding after testing. After testing, release and maintenance. Release team responsible for software release. Release team consists of one or two developers, one or two testers, and one system administrator. Next, project management executive, etc. Project manager forms this team to handle release management. This team goes to customer place and they deploy software in production environment. If required, they conduct some training sessions for end users. Next, maintenance. Maintenance is continuous practice based on agreements. Maintenance team is responsible for software maintenance. Same, maintenance team also consists of one or two developers, one or two testers, and project management executive, etc. Here, responsibility of maintenance team processing customer change requests. See, this is a brief introduction about software development life cycle. This is general SDLC. Now come to next chapter. Just I will start and next week on Monday we will continue. SDLC models. See, in the industry we have so many. First we discussed general SDLC. General. In the industry we have so many SDLC models. We can segregate them in two categories. What are the two categories? Tell me, Navina. Two categories of SDLC models. Navina. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Two categories of SDLC models.
Sequential model.
Yes. Sequential models.
And incremental models.
Sequential models.
And
next,
incremental
or iterative models. Yes, incremental or iterative models. Some are saying iterative, so both are correct. Iterative models. Okay, put mute. Give one or two examples for sequential models, Jainisha. One or two examples for sequential models.
Waterfall model. V model.
Waterfall model. Good. Next,
V model.
V model. V stands for verification and validation. V model. Next, Muhammad Kamal. Give one or two examples for incremental or iterative models. Muhammad Kamal.
So spiral model, agile model.
Good. Spiral model. Next, agile models. See, it is plural. Why? In agile,
you have Scrum.
Different methodologies available. Example, Scrum methodology, XP, extreme programming, etc. Just last question for the day. Just tell me, Navina, what is the difference? Put mute Kamal. What is the difference between sequential models and incremental models? Important one. Difference between sequential models and incremental models.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
First one is like a step-by-step process. After completing the one stage, we'll go to the next stage.
Good. Incremental models?
Incremental models simultaneously.
We divide our development process into increments.
Correct.
We suppose 10 increments or 20 increments based on size of the project. Which one is expensive? Sequential model or incremental model? Expensive.
Incremental, sir.
Incremental model expensive and time taking, but success guarantee.
Correct. Number of developers should be there.
Not only number of developers. For every increment,
Resources.
we take customers feedback. For every increment, we take customers feedback, means customers visibility is there. But in sequential models, no customers visibility, no visibility for project visibility for customers. At the end only, customer can
come into the picture.
But in incremental model, for every increment, customers feedback available. So failure chances are very less. Even though expensive and time taking, failure chances are very less. Okay, we'll meet on Monday, same time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.